You see, in life, we get whatever it is we have the courage to ask for. That's exactly what we get. You can't get what you can't even demand for. You need to have the courage to ask, right? To ask people, to ask nature. You can ask nature, you can ask people. Let me tell you, before anything manifests in the physical realm, right? In the physical world, it will have first manifest in the spiritual realm. That is asking the nature. So you can ask nature for whatever it is you want, and it will definitely present it to you. But you need to have the courage to ask. A lot of people don't even have the courage to ask for what they actually wanted. So they end up living based on what it's made available to them and not really what they deserve. And they know that they actually deserve more. But unfortunately, they just don't know how to go about it. You see, in this video, I will help you boost your courage, your confidence, so that you can always go out and ask for what you deserve. See, a lot of people know exactly what they want. They know what they deserve, but they don't know how to go for it. Why others don't even know what they want? You see, people who don't know what they want, it will be very difficult to attain some height because they don't even know. They don't know that the possibilities are there. But if you know what you want and you're finding challenge attaining that height, then good for you. For the fact that you know what you want, you are a step further. You're getting close, right? You know what you want. You need a tool, you need a drive to bring you closer to what you want. And I think that is the first thing, at least knowing what you want. See, all this thing has to do with courage and confidence. Although there are some skills that will help you get good results in this regard, which I will also talk about later on in this video. But it all starts with courage. It all starts with confidence. Once you know what you want, right, then you need to start having the courage to ask people for what you want. Not everybody will give you what you request for, but you can't get if you don't ask. That's the problem. You can't get if you don't ask. So you need to ask first before you can stand the chance of getting. Not everybody will give you what you ask for, but some of them will give you what you ask for. And you might not even know who will actually give you what you really wanted, not until you keep asking. And you see, one thing is talking about asking, right, you need to have this never giving up spirit. Yes, you need to have the never giving up spirit. You can't go out there, talk to one person, ask one person, you didn't get what you wanted, and you felt that, oh man, they didn't give you what you wanted. Not they, it was only one person that didn't give you what you wanted. Okay, so keep on that part. Go to somebody else, make that same request. By the time you talk to more people, you will definitely see people who will come to your aid. You will see people who will come to your aid, but the problem people usually have is that they give up too soon. That's it. They give up too soon. If you meet anybody who is at the peak of his career or anything he's doing in life, move closer and ask him. He will tell you that he has faced so many rejections. He will tell you that he has tried, he has failed many times, and some of this situation can even be embarrassing. Someone who got a loan to start a business, the business didn't thrive, the money is gone. That is embarrassing. But not giving up, right? Not giving up is a recipe. That's just it. Not giving up, whatever the situation might be. See, you see, when you give up, it ends there. There's no hope, right? Because you're giving up. But when you choose not to give up, there are hope. There are hope. And that's it. What you actually need is hope to keep going. You need to keep going first. Don't stop. Just keep going. See, let me tell you, if you think you are experiencing the worst situation in life, I tell you, it's because you didn't go out to ask other people. There are people who are in worse situation than you, that when they tell you their story, you feel like, man, so you're even in a very, very good position. You see, it's because you don't go out to ask. And whatever it is that you feel it is the worst situation, you have two options, right? You have two options. The first option is for you to give up and remain in that position. And the second option is for you to get up and make a change. So which option will you go for? Will you rather give up? If you give up, you're not doing anybody any harm. You're doing yourself some harm. And I don't expect anybody to do that to himself. So just get up. Start from where you are, okay? Start from where you are. Use what you have, whatever it is you have, make use of it, and try your best possible to do what you can. The world has changed now. Let me tell you this. The world has gotten to a stage whereby people don't judge others based on competence, based on ability. They judge people based on what people have to like offer or what they stand to gain from that person rather, not based on that person's competence. You see, people value materialistic items more than the real value. The real value is in potential. Value is in people's ability to transform things, to make things happen, not material. Anybody can get any material from any source, and I think that's why people are getting to the extent, some people anyway, are getting to the essence of becoming desperate in terms of acquiring materialistic items, because they know that that is what people see first, and that is how people will judge them based on all the materialistic things around them. It's good, honestly, it's good. But you see, value, the real value is in ability. And we all have ability to do one thing or the other. Some have great ability to do so many things. Some are multi-talented. I know of people who are multi-talented. Only one person you will find in this field, in that field, in that field, and he will do very, very well. He will excel in those activities because he is multi-talented. Not everybody is multi-talented, but you have one ability. You only need one ability to transform your life. You only need one ability to break through. You need just one, and you have it. But the problem is that people neglect what they have, right? They underestimate the power, the value of what they have, and try to focus on what other people have. You see, those people you try to envy are bringing into existence the ability in them. They are bringing it out, right? They are like using it to make things. So they are using it to transform their life, and it's impacting other people. That is why you are trying to envy them. You don't need to envy them. You need to bring out what you have, right? And try to make it impactful to people around you. That is one sure way you can like elevate yourself. Start bringing out what it is in you, what you have. Start bringing it out. Okay, don't underestimate what you have. People feel like they have a lot, but they usually feel like, oh man, this thing is little. We are all equal. Let me tell you that we are all equal. You see, if you think somebody has some things you don't have, you have many things that person don't have. You have so many things that person don't have, but you might not know why, because he tried to cover it up with smiles, so you don't even know that he lacks some things, and you are there trying to envy him. You try to neglect what you have. Meanwhile, maybe what you have is actually what he needs, right? Maybe, yeah, what you have might be what he needs, but you don't even know because you're not ready to bring into existence your ability. You're looking down on your ability, and you're looking into people who are like working on themselves, grooming themselves, growing, transforming life, transforming their own life, helping people get better. You can do the same thing to yourself. That is where depression usually sets in, not doing things you're capable of doing, right? Looking down on yourself, not like doing things you're truly capable of doing. Depression will set in. You're looking down on yourself. And chances are you might not even like yourself. So you can't expect other people to like you when you don't like yourself. So you need to like transform yourself. It is in you. You can do it. I tell you, you can do it. Not until when you get started. You only need to get started with a positive mindset that this, I want to do it, I will do it, and I will excel at it. Don't give up. Keep going, right? Keep going. Don't listen to like negativity, okay? Any company you go to and people are trying to talk you down, move. You can move. So move away from that company, go to another company where they will see value in you, where they will appreciate you. Even if they don't help you, at least they will encourage you. They won't kill your dream. That's where you need to be. At times, we know the solution to our problem. We know our problem. When you know your problem, it becomes easy for you to know the solution. In most cases, we usually know the problem, right? But I think people find it difficult making that shift. Talking about the problem now, you're in an environment where people there usually talk you down. Then you should know that you need to leave. You don't belong there. You don't need to force yourself to belong into a category or a group you don't belong. Stop forcing yourself to like fit in. Stand out. That is why you have the option of standing out. You can stand out, and I'm encouraging you to stand out. Okay? Please, I'm encouraging you to stand out. You can do it. The world needs your ability. The world needs you. Your gap, nobody can fill your gap. Nobody can fill your gap. Not until when you wake up and you step in. Okay, your gap is missing. Your gap is missing. So you need to step up. You need to step up and get going. And don't give up. Okay? Don't give up. You can do anything. You can be anything. In as much as you don't give up. Yeah, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that there are some skills that you might need to help you get better. You see, if you've been following my video, you discover that I usually talk about one particular skill most of the time, and that's communication. And it's because I know the importance of communication. I know how powerful communication can be. See, this is a skill that cuts across every aspect of our life. Whatever it is you're doing, you communicate. You can't just shy away from it. You can't do without communication. So if there's any skill worth learning, to me, I think it's communication. Just try to improve on your communication skills. You'll be able to get whatever it is you want from people easily. It's about communication. See, if you go to someone and that person didn't give you what you want, not because that person don't have or not because he can't give you, but it's because he didn't understand why he's supposed to give you. That's it. He does not understand the reason why he's supposed to give it to you. Someone else will go to that same person and he will definitely get that thing you've been trying to get from him. He will get it easily. Why? Because he's able to tell him that, please, sir, you have to help me. And this is the reason why you must. No option. You must help me because of this reason. And he will definitely get it. Because he's able to help the person understand why the person needs to listen to him. You see? So it's communication. Same thing applies to business. If you know how to communicate, you get anything you want from anybody easily. I tell you, you will be free, you will be bold, you won't have issues. And you hardly go into conflict with other people. Conflict is usually lack of communication. Two people are quarreling because they don't understand themselves. They are unable to reach a solid conclusion or agreement on a particular topic. Mr. A wants it done in his own way. Mr. B wants it done in his own way. Nobody is ready to see things from the other person's angle. It turns into conflict. And now they need to start calling people who were not there when the whole thing started to come and help them resolve a conflict that they don't even know the origin of the conflict. And those ones who will come and say, oh, you go like this, you go like this, without even going to the... So you see, all this has to do with communication. So that's what makes communication so important. If you know how to communicate, I tell you, you'll be able to transform your life. You'll be able to do things, okay? So get up, right? Get up. Go learn how to communicate. Get up and get going, okay? Stop playing small. Kick hard. Hit hard. You can do it. And you definitely do it. All right, thanks so much for joining me on this video. And I look forward to having you in other videos.